Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com.
I'm Bob. Happy Friday.
Welcome back to our Top 5 Friday ski industry news videos. Back to a normal routine this week. Our esteemed colleague Matt is back to work and penned an excellent article for us.
His is much longer than mine.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what I noticed reading through today.
Yeah. I think he really enjoys it.
Yeah, good.
He clearly really enjoys digging
Yeah.
through the ski industry news and picking topics, and then you and I take it and just make a mess of it.
Right.
No, kidding, I hope. Wrapping up another busy week here in the Ski Essentials world. We've been on snow a lot this week. We were with Alon on Tuesday. We were with Liberty yesterday. And then just had a lovely morning with Rosignol today. Still very snowy and very wintry here in Stowe.
Yeah, it's been great skiing.
Yeah. Just a couple housekeeping things to note before we get into the news. One is our entire demo fleet went on sale this week. People generally get really excited when that happens. We have one of the largest demo fleets, at least in the country. Maybe not in totality, but each of our individual brick and mortar shops have some of the largest fleets.
It's a lot.
We got a lot of them. We got a lot of demo skis.
Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds. So all those went on sale. You'll find them on the website. I know a lot of them have been selling pretty quickly, and we don't generally have like more than, you're not going to find more than say 2 quantities even in a pretty popular length, maybe 3 in like a really rare scenario.
Yeah, not
many.
Not many.
So they go pretty quickly. So if you're interested in picking up a demo ski, take a look at that. And then similarly, tomorrow is March 1st, and it also happens to be a big day for scheduled price drops for a lot of different brands. I didn't write them all down because it's like most.
They'll be on the website.
Yeah. So head on over to the website. We'll have it kind of broken out a little bit on our homepage, at least highlighting like 8 different brands that are going on sale. And then we've got like a 2025 price drops page that's specific to all the recent skis or all the recent gear that has gone on sale. So yeah, an exciting time of year for discounts on ski equipment.
Yeah.
And in that light, it would be safe to place a bet on an upcoming bargain basement feature.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can't wait to walk through the warehouse again and see what's what.
I really like the March bargain basement because it's fun for me to pick out skis that only change cosmetically.
Yeah.
Because it always feels like, well, you're getting modern technology. So that'll be interesting.
I want to try to dig just a little bit deeper and maybe go against our normal rules and pick out 1 or 2 that are true basement-oriented skis.
It's like really, really deep discount bargain.
Yeah, I want to look.
There aren't that many, Bob. You're gonna.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, there's some stuff, but it's pretty fringy.
Yeah.
And then in other news or other Ski Essentials news, a couple content pieces this week. Finally got around to putting together that Faction Studio 2 review. I had really just been holding out on a little bit more park skiing, and I think that came together nicely. I'm still looking forward to spending more time on that ski.
Yeah.
And we've done more with Faction in general this year. This was actually the first year that we had like a formal media test shoot day with Faction. That was, last week? 2 weeks ago? I have no idea.
It was a little longer ago than that. It was
Really?
very cold.
Feels like yesterday.
That's all I remember. It was
Anyways.
not above 0.
So that's been really fun. And then yesterday we did the head core kind of collection introduction, the remnants of which are still behind us. And that's big news. These skis are, I think they achieve similar results, similar overall capabilities. So like they're not a complete departure from what head core has been.
Right.
They're versatile all mountain / freeride skis, and that is still true. But the way that they feel and the way that they're built is pretty different.
Yep.
So that's exciting. And then next week, No guarantees, but as far as my Asana calendar would tell you, next week could be a boot week.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I got AR1, maybe some Cortex. We'll see.
Got some other boots too if those don't work out.
Yeah, we'll see what we get to.
Okay.
But kind of feels like an upcoming boot week. So stay tuned for that. And if you don't see a bunch of boot stuff, then we made a judgment call and did something else. So anyways, you ready to get into the news, Bob?
Let's do it.
First one is an obvious one. Mikaela Shiffrin has hit the 100 World Cup win mark, achieving it just this past week in Italy. Congratulations to Mikaela Shiffrin. I don't think anybody would have put money on it not happening. But, thinking back to Killington,
Yeah.
way back in the start of the season, and then everyone just thought it was going to happen like the next day. And it's been, 3 months since then? So had to wait a little bit to see it happen, but she pulled it off.
Pretty impressive. And it's milestones like this that always make me a little bit sad because I don't think I've won 100 of anything in my life, much less World Cup victories and ski racing. So I'm just, blown away by the accomplishment.
You think you've won 100 games of Mario Kart in your life?
I might be a few weeks away, but
with your kids?
it's on a meteoric rise.
What's your character of choice?
I'm a Shy Guy fan.
Oh, so that
I'm Mario Kart 8.
I regret asking that question.
Okay.
I'm a Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, it's come a long way.
Oh man, can you still be Yoshi?
Yeah, you can be Yoshi.
Because Yoshi used to be the best.
Yeah.
And Peach was fast.
There's Peach.
And then Toad was fast too.
I mean, it depends on your kart, tire.
What?
Yeah, you can select different karts and tires to.
No, you can't.
Get different speed and acceleration. Yeah, it's a whole thing now.
Can I come over?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. So anyways, yeah, congratulations to Mikaela Shiffrin. It's awesome. And, to be honest, I'm really excited to see what she does with the rest of her career.
It's not like she's like fading into the sunset.
Totally. No, and there's been so much focus on like this 100 mark.
Yeah.
Like that's some sort of like reaching totality or something. But she's got, a lot ahead of her still.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see just her whole career arc. And then in that same slalom race, Paula Moltzen picked up a third. So pretty cool that Mikaela, in her 100th win, got to share it with a teammate.
Yep.
That doesn't happen. Two U.S. women or two U.S. skiers in general on the podium in the same race doesn't happen very often, let alone for Mikaela's 100th victory. Earlier in the week, couple GS races. I wanted to highlight one in particular. We had 5 U.S. women in the points. So Paula Moltzen, third in that slalom, and earlier in the week she was 6th in this giant slalom race. So it's been a fantastic season for her. And then Nina O'Brien was 8th, AJ Hurt was 12th, Katie Hensian was 21st, and proving that she doesn't just win, Mikaela Shiffrin was 25th.
Yeah, she could do better than that.
I don't know. I think it's cool. And that all those women get so much support from Mikaela.
Yeah. I'd hope so.
I can only assume. In a result like that, I'm sure she is just over the moon happy for her teammates. And then the men were in Switzerland for downhill and Super G. In downhill, we had 4 U.S. men in the points. Ryan Cochran-Siegel was 13th, Bryce Bennett 17th, Jared Goldberg 25th, Sam Morse rounding things out in 30th. And then in Super G, we had Kyle Negomir in 20th. Ryan Cochran-Siegel in 23rd, and River Radamus in 28th. So pretty exciting week for ski racing. I feel like the rest of the news is pretty quick, but you never know. We could go off on a weird Mario Kart tangent. Second topic of the week, the Georgian Freeride World Tour is confirmed for tomorrow. It's been a tough week for them. They had some tricky weather, and then they were kind of doing site or face inspection, and there was a pretty big slide that took a lot of the good snow off of it. So that delayed it about a week, but we're a go for tomorrow.
What percentage of these race events get postponed or canceled or
Canceled? Not many.
not many.
10 to 20%. Somebody might actually have the debt, and actually
Yeah.
it wouldn't be that hard to look back and actually do the math, but I mean, they have a window for a reason.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say that they get postponed because they just get shifted around in their window.
I just wonder how much of a toll it takes on the
Event.
athletes, the organizers,
Oh,
the
tons.
events to constantly be having to shift and pivot and
Tons.
yeah.
And I wouldn't, I don't envy being in the athlete's position,
Right.
because you're just kind of playing a waiting game, which is tough.
Yeah.
You show up to somewhere internationally, and you just gotta kind of hang out until you
Yeah.
do your crazy high-level competition run with severe risk of injury.
Maybe that's the best part, the hanging out.
hanging out.
I don't know.
I bet some people love it.
Yeah.
My personality would not love it. It's more of an introvert and somewhat impatient.
Yeah.
I would just be like, all right, what are we doing here? So anyways, I'm excited to watch tomorrow. And then this one's interesting, Bob. Third topic of the week is about a company called Sensible Weather that will be providing weather insurance for skiers. So essentially, the gist of this is for an extra 8 to 9% on top of ticket prices, customers can add weather insurance to cover either too much rain or too much snow. And if you're sitting there thinking, well, that's silly, there's no such thing as too much snow, there is. I've only experienced it a handful of times in my life, but when I lived in Mammoth, the mountain was closed for at least a day and a half
Yeah.
because of just too much snow, and I couldn't get out of my house. So if I had bought a lift ticket then, I physically couldn't go skiing.
Yeah, but rain, what are we doing here? It's
Yeah, I don't know.
that's a tough one. And this is this grab at insurance money is crazy, and it's getting worse all the time. We get hit up signing the kids up for hockey. It's do you want to buy this insurance in case your kid gets hurt and can't play, or do
Yeah.
you want to everything that we sign up for, there's additional insurance.
Yep.
I feel like they're trying to sell me the extended warranty on a car or
Yeah,
something like
I
that at
mean-
the dealership.
You're not wrong.
Some people like that peace of mind, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's I would say it's not for you or I. And this is, boy, we're going to go on a tangent, I think. Maybe not. It has forever been my opinion, and I don't even know that it's an opinion, it's just an understanding, that insurance companies have to make money. So
Right.
a lot of things I have health insurance and I use it and it's great and I need it. I have car insurance because you have to.
Yeah, there's that's required. It's different than this.
Yeah. So it's not like I'm anti-insurance, but
Yeah.
as somebody who went to business school and I like to look at how businesses work and think about stuff
Yeah.
like that. They're generally very strategic and designed to make money. This one I thought was particularly interesting because, so take the too much rain. Say you were skiing Stowe. I don't think you'll ever be able to buy insurance at Stowe, but maybe.
Do you think it's because it's in too rainy of a spot? It's you can't buy flood insurance if you live by a river?
Maybe. Well, I don't know. I was more thinking that it's to be seen what resorts kind of partner with this
Yeah.
and allow it, and it doesn't feel like something that Stowe would do, but who knows. But we're still going to use Stowe as an example. Say you bought a lift ticket at Stowe and bought the weather
Yep.
insurance, and it poured rain, and you went skiing all day, you still get refunded.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I read that and thought that was
Yeah.
pretty wild.
Yeah. So this will be interesting to kind of see where it goes, see what resorts partner with them, and let us know in the comments what you think. I don't know. I feel like most skiers or probably at least most people that watch Bob and I are season pass holders, but I could be wrong. And yeah, if you're a lift ticket purchaser and this appeals to you, let us know.
Yeah.
I want it for my season pass.
For every rainy day, you get
I get
$100 back.
$60 back. Yeah, exactly.
Be making so much money.
Yeah. Right, big net gain
Yeah.
from my pass. Not this year though.
A couple days,
Yeah, but
but then you also get the good skiing.
totally. And then last news topic of the week, fourth topic of the week. Black Mountain in New Hampshire offered free cat skiing during some major wind events and wind hold. So this is very interesting and I think a very cool story. General Manager Eric Mogensen personally shuttled 12 people at a time to the top of the mountain on February 17th. As a reminder, he's the Indy Pass owner. And then it was a huge success. So guests raved about the experience, praised his actions across social media, talked about how unique it was and how fun and how special. And it's cool. And Bob, you're one that often says people don't try anything anymore.
Yeah.
And kudos to Eric for thinking outside of the box and making a quick decision and probably making some lifelong memories for a lot of these people.
Yeah, and I think like something like that would work well there, but maybe not everywhere. Like you
Yeah.
wouldn't want to shuttle 12 people up to the top of Mammoth Mountain when the lifts are closed due to wind.
They'd probably never make it down.
Right. I think this is
Yeah.
a nice kind of blend of circumstances where it's
Even
not
s-
too
and
daunting of a task.
Even Stowe, on days when the lifts are shut because of
they
wind.
would never bring 12 people.
I
up
wouldn't.
there
I
at
don't
a
want to be
time.
on that mountain.
Yeah.
It's gnarly. Get
Yeah.
blown over. So, but I think that's really cool. And yeah, shout out to Black Mountain and Eric for doing something really unique and really thoughtful. That's all I have for the news this week, Bob. Moving into our edits of the week, we've got 3. First is Slopes of Change with Molly. I always struggle to get her last name right. Molly Armanino. It just feels like there should be like another R.
Or a D? Isn't there a D in there?
No, I don't think
No.
so. Molly Armanino from Scott Sports, which was really cool. And then we've got Better Than Hollywood from Nikolai Schermer. Always just incredible to watch his skiing. And then we've got one that's kind of, at least the start of the title of the video is Craziest First Day Filming Ever with Sage Catabriga Alosa, Ian McIntosh, Kai Jones, and some folks from TGR. And I just feel like if it's the craziest first day filming that Sage has ever had, then it was pretty crazy because he's had a lot of first days filming.
And that's a good lineup.
Yeah, some incredible skiers. So that's all I got. Bob, you got fun weekend plans?
Both my girls are competing in the state championships for hockey.
You said both. You have 3.
Both groups, so the twins and 12U and
All
Charlotte
of
and
your
10U.
children.
All of my children, yeah.
And both of their teams.
Yeah. So we'll be in Rutland tomorrow.
Bridget's going to lock down that defense.
Oh, yeah. Charlotte will score all the goals. Annabelle will do her forechecking. 2 championships on the way.
Oh, boy. They don't watch Top 5 Fridays, do they?
No, they don't.
Your children?
No.
That would really put a lot of pressure on them.
I don't think they know what I do at all.
What you do for work?
Yeah.
Do they think that you just ski?
Yeah, pretty much. No, they see it. I mean, they look over my shoulder when I'm working from home and stuff.
Yeah, you
but
sit and type a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. So, anyways, join me in wishing the best of luck to Bob's daughters in
Yeah.
their quest to become state champions. And yeah, that's all I got. I'll be out there at Stowe on Sunday in bitter cold weather.
Good luck.
Thank you. So I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Keep an eye out for those price drops. Look at the demos on sale, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.